Hello students, welcome to the next chapter, chapter number 27, graphical solution. In this part of the video, we'll try to solve simultaneous linear equation into variable using graphical solution. We'll try to find the different value of x and y using your graphical method. Let us begin with the few questions from the exercise. Here, first we have the question to draw the graph of line x is equal to 5. Now, for this x is equal to 5, we have the fixed value of x, but value of y can be changed here. So, to draw this will be a straight line parallel to y-axis. How it become? Suppose we first take the first variable, x will remain the same, and we will try to substitute different value for the y here. So here we have x is equal to 5, which is same, but value of y is 0. So first position is here 5 0. Then second part, again we take 5 5, value of x remains same, but value of y changes. Then another point, 5 10 here, and 5 and minus 10. After joining this point, what we have? We have a straight line parallel to y-axis, and it is at a distance of 5 unit from. Okay, then same category of question, to draw graph of line y plus 7 is equal to 0. Now this equation can be rewrite as y plus 7 is equal to 0, which is equal to y is equal to minus 7. Now we have to plot the line which is y is equal to minus 7. Since we have a fixed value of y is equal to minus 7, which means value of x can be changed, but y value will remain same. Now, how we will proceed? It will be a straight line. It will be a straight line parallel to x-axis and in the negative direction of your y-axis. Now, again we are taking different point. Again we are taking different value of x as 5, 10 and minus 5, but the value of y itself remain the same, that is minus 7, because we have to draw y is equal to minus 7. So plotting these point on the graph paper, what we have, 5 and minus 7. Now here we have here 5 and minus 7. Then 10 and minus 7 will be located here, and similarly minus 5 and minus 7 here. Value of y remain the fixed or remain unchanged, but the value of x changing. So it will be a straight line parallel to x-axis, and it is at a distance of 7 unit from the negative direction of y. Okay, then another category of question. Now we have to plot equation 3x plus 2y is equal to 6. For this, we first decide again in a similar way. We decide the scale factor, which is on x-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit, and on y-axis we have 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit here. So plotting x-axis and y-axis on the graph paper, and taking 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit on x-axis as well as on the y-axis, and writing the positive x and negative x, similarly positive y and negative y on the graph paper here. Now solving this equation, take one variable as dependent variable and another variable as independent variable. So here we are taking y as a dependent variable and x as an independent variable. So rewriting the equation in a manner, y is equal to 6 minus 3x upon 2 here. Now substituting the value of different value of x. Now we are substituting the different value of x because x is an independent variable. So substituting different value of x will have the value of y according to the substituted value of x. So after substituting, this we have x is equal to 0, then for that y is equal to 3. Similarly, when x is equal to 2, after solving we have y is equal to 0, and after this we have x is equal to 4, and what is the value of y? Y is equal to minus 3. Now we'll rewrite the coordinate of your this equation in term of x and y, and we'll plot a table here. X and y, when x is 0, value of y is 3. When x is 2, value of y is 0. When x is 4, value of y is minus 3. Then again one more point, value of x is minus 2, then the value of y will be 6 here. Now come to the graph paper. Now we have to plot these points on the graph paper. So first identify x is 0. So again proceeding from your region, and we will not move because x is 0. Then y is 3 and it is positive 3. So what is the location of your positive 3? It will be here. This will be the location of your 0, 3, 2, 0, and then we have 4 and minus 3. Another point we have minus 2 and 6. After plotting all these points on the graph paper, joining these points, it will be a straight line which will be required equation of your line 3x plus 2y, that is equal to 6. Then next category of question, we have another linear equation. 2x plus 15 upon 3 is equal to y minus 1. So we have to solve this equation and make it simple, and first we'll decide variable as independent and dependent variable. So after solving this equation, what we have, y as a dependent variable and x as a independent variable. Now again from this particular part, y is equal to minus 18 minus 2x minus 3. Substitute the value of x, as x is an independent variable and y is a dependent variable. For different value of x, we'll have the value of y. So put x is equal to 0. So we have minus 18 upon minus 3, which is equal to plus 6. When x is equal to minus 3, what we have? Minus 18 plus 6 upon minus 3, it will be plus 4. Similarly, when x is equal to minus 6, y is equal to 2 here. So we can have different value of y when we substitute the value of x here. So again same procedure, we'll plot or we'll draw a table for x and y. Corresponding coordinates of this particular equation is x and y. When x is 0 and corresponding to that value of x, we have y is equal to 6. When x is equal to minus 3, value of y is 4. When x is equal to minus 6, value of y is 2. Now again we'll plot these point on the graph paper. So plotting this point, minus 6 and plus 2, minus 6 and plus 2, this point minus 6 and plus 2. So minus 6, that means x is negative, so we'll proceed from the origin and move towards the negative direction of x-axis. This will be your minus 6, and 2 is positive, so we'll proceed in the upper direction. So this will be the required location of your minus 6 and 2. Then another point, minus 3 minus 4, this minus 3 and minus 3 and plus 4, minus 3 and plus 4. So again x is minus 3, so we'll proceed toward the negative direction of x. From the origin, this is minus 3 and then 4, that means 1, 2, 3 and 4. This will be the location of your next point. Then x is 0, y is 6. So beginning from your origin, since x is 0, so will not proceed toward positive direction of x or negative direction of x. Our position will not be changed from the origin. Then what is y? Y is 6. So what will be the location of this point? This point will be here. Okay, this is the location of your point. Now we have 3 points here. After joining this point, we have a straight line. So this straight line represent this particular equation. This straight line will represent this particular equation, that is 2x plus 15 upon 3, that is equal to y minus 1. So in this way you can draw different type of equation on the graph paper, which is so simple. Then now we have another equation, 4x plus 3y plus 6 is equal to 0. Now we have changed the scale factor. Scale factor can also be changed. It depend upon the condition or depend upon the question, that whenever we have larger number or larger value of x and y, in that case we have to change the scale factor so that required number can be represented on the graphic paper. So in this particular question, we have to find the value of your x and y. Specific value of x and y is given. Again, rewrite the equation and change the equation in dependent and independent form. So in this part, we have y as a dependent variable and x as an independent variable. So y is equal to minus 4x minus 6 upon 3. Again, substitute different value of x and find the value of y. Corresponding to the value of x, we have the value of y. When x is equal to 0, y is equal to minus 2, x is equal to 3, y is equal to minus 6. Take x is equal to 0 and take x is equal to 0 and substitute this in this particular equation. Then take x is equal to 3, then substitute this in this particular equation, and we have corresponding value of y here. Again, plotting the table in term of x and y coordinate. So writing the value of x and corresponding value of your y. So we have this particular table. After drawing the table, what we have to do? We have to plot these points on the graph paper. Now look at here, we have taken the scale factor as 1 centimeter is equal to 2 unit, which means this smaller box which is of measure 1 centimeter, it is of 2 unit. So 2 unit, 4 unit, 6 units. So in this way we can represent up to 18 numbers on this particular graph on the x-axis and y-axis. Okay, now plotting these points, when we plot this point on the graph, what we have a straight line. But in this particular question, what we have the given value of x and we have to find the value of y. Corresponding the given value of x is equal to 12, we have to find the value of y. So for that, what we have to find the value of x is equal to 12. So x is equal to 12 will be here. What we have to do, x is equal to 12 is here and we have to find the value of y. What we have to do, we have to drop a perpendicular from this particular 12 point here on your this line. Okay, when we drop it, it will meet the point at this particular location. It will meet the point at this particular. From here again drop the perpendicular, a straight line which meet this at minus 18. So corresponding to the value of y, x is equal to 12. Sorry, corresponding to the value of x, we have the value of y. So x is equal to 12. We have the value of y is equal to minus 18. This can also be verified like this format. Okay. So in this way, we can also find the missing point from the given question. Similarly, when x is equal to minus 6, same format, x is equal to minus 6. So this is your origin 0, 2, 4, minus 6. Now in this case, we are going to draw perpendicular on this side. Okay, we are going to drop the perpendicular on this particular part. When we drop it, so this will meet the line at this particular point. Okay, this particular point. So corresponding to the value of your x is equal to minus 6, we have the value of y is equal to plus 6. Value of y is equal to plus 6. So in this way, we can also find the missing value from the given graph. Okay, then Next question. Again, we have 1 centimeter is equal to 2 unit. We have taken the scale factor for this question. A table is given, and same question, we have the missing value of y and x here, which is represented as a and b. We have complete 3 point minus 5 minus 2 and 3 2, then 13 and 7, 13 and 7. We first plot these 3 points. We first plot these 3 points and draw straight line. We first plot these three line and plot. We first plot these three line and on the graph paper, and then we will find the value of then we'll find the value of a and b, which are missing from the given table. So how we are going to plot? First, minus 5 and minus 2. Here we have the point. This is 2 minus 4 and minus 6. So 0.5 will be between minus 4 and minus 6. So this will be the location. Similarly, y is minus 2. So this will be the location of your minus 5 and minus 2. Then next point is 3 2. Next point is 3 2. This is the location of your point 3 and this is your 2. So this will be the point as your 3 and 2 here. Then next point as 13 and 6. This is 13 and 6. Next point 13 and 7. Sorry. This is 13 and 7 point. So how we are going to plot it? 12 and 14, and in between we have the point as 13. So it will be here, and for 6 and 7 in between we have this point as your 7 point. So after joining we'll have a straight line. When we have a straight line, then we have to find the missing value of a and b here. Now look at here, x is equal to minus 1. Check out where is x is equal to minus 1. X is equal to minus 1 is on this point, and for that value of y is 0. So first point is your minus 1 0. So corresponding the value of x is equal to minus 1, what is a? Value of a is equal to 0. Then next point 5. So value of y is 5. So corresponding to that, again proceed like this. From y, drop a perpendicular on this part and then on your x axis. Okay. So it is between 8 and 10. So what is value of x? X is equal to 9. So in this way we can also find the missing value of here. Okay. Then another part is there. Another part from this question is also there. We have to find the equation for this particular table. We also have to find the equation for this particular table. Now we know that general equation for the linear equation in two variable is y is equal to mx plus c or px plus q. Okay. So P is the slope and Q is the y-intercept. So this can be written as your linear relationship between x and y. So take any value of x is equal to 9 and y is equal to 5 and substitute this value and make this as equation number 1. Then substitute the second value, which is minus 1 and 0 in the equation number 1. So we have another equation. Then we have equation in P and Q, and solving this for the value of P and Q, what we have, P is equal to 5 upon 10 and Q is equal to, this is Q is equal to 1 upon 2. P is equal to 1 by 2 and Q is also equal to your 1 by 2 here. So P and Q are equal. So substituting the value in the equation 1, what we have, y is equal to 1 by 2x plus 1 by 2. So y is equal to x plus 1 by 2, or we can write it as 2y is equal to 2y is equal to x plus 1. 2y is equal to x plus 1. So this is the required equation for the given table. So in this way we can also find the equation by given table. Then next category of question here, now we have two equation. This is a very first equation and this is a second equation. From these two equation we can draw two different line on the same graph. Remember to solve in a similar way that we have already doing, that make one variable as dependent variable and another variable as your independent variable. And accordingly, we have to find the value of y by substituting random value of x. Now substituting different value of x, when we put x is equal to 5 here, so it will be 5 to the 10, 23 minus 10, that is equal to 13. So when we substitute x is equal to 5, value of y is equal to 13. Next value, when we put x is equal to 10, so value of y is equal to 3. So 2 multiplied by 10 will be 20. 23 minus 20, that will be equal to 3. So accordingly, we have another value when x is equal to 15, y is equal to minus 7. So we have first table for the equation 2x plus y is equal to 23. Then next equation 4x minus y is equal to 19. 4x minus y is again rewrite the equation and change into the dependent variable and independent variable equation. So we have y as a dependent variable which depend on the value of x here. So substituting different value of x in the particular equation and make a table and find the value of y. So finally we have two table here. Now we have to plot these two table on the graph paper. Okay, first we have two equation, we solve those equation and make table for the first equation, then make table for the second equation. After that we have to plot these table and represent this into the linear equation or line system. Okay, then we have to take scale factor because we have a larger number and we have plot these point. We have plot randomly, so but you have to plot these graph paper, this on the graph paper. Okay, this should be represent on the graph paper. Take the scale factor as your 1 centimeter is equal to 2 units. Smaller box take as 1 centimeter is equal to 2 units. Now how we have decided that we have to change the scale factor? Because I have the value more than 9, 10. If I take 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit, I can represent only 9 number on the graph paper. So to represent maximum number on the graph paper, we can change the scale factor. If more number are there, then we can also change the scale factor as 1 centimeter is equal to 5 unit. It depends upon the question to question how we are going to take the scale factor. Now first plot the graph for the first equation, then plot the graph for the second equation. Okay, after plotting, join the two line and allow them to intersect each other. Look at the point where they intersect. Now we have to check out where they intersect. This is the value of y and this is the value of your x here. Okay, this is the value of x here. So when we plot these point, and try to calculate the value of, just drop a perpendicular from that particular point and write down the value of your x and y here. So here will be here, this will be your x is equal to 7, this will be your x is equal to 7 because in between 6 and 8 is 7 and between 8 and 10 is 9. So what are the coordinate of point of intersection of these two lines? Coordinate of point of intersection of these two lines are 7 and 9. So in this way we can find the point of intersection of two lines. Simple procedure is there. we just have to solve the equations, make the table and find the coordinate of x and y for both the equation, then draw these two lines on a same graph, check out what place they are meeting. The place where they are meeting, that will be known as your point of intersection, and that will be our, so this is your point of intersection, which is 7 and 9. Okay, then similar kind of question, another equation is there. We have y is equal to 2. Two equation, 2 to 3 equation are there. Now we are making it complex. Now we have 3 equation. Y is equal to 2. Now how we are going to plot y is equal to 2? Y is equal to 2 means we have to fix the value of y, but x value can be changed. So taking point 0, 2 and 0, 2, and then another point we can take it as 0, 4, take 0, 5, 0, 10, plot these line which will be the line parallel to your x-axis. Okay, x value get changes but value of y remain the same, so it will be a line parallel to your x-axis. Now second equation, we have y plus 1 is equal to 3 into x minus 2. Again solve this equation and rewrite in term of same format that we are writing, that make y variable as dependent variable and x variable as independent variable. Now different value of x, for the different value of x we have the value of y, corresponding value of y. So substitute the value in the given equation and find the value of y and make table for this also. Okay, then another equation also there, we have another equation, x is equal to 2y. Now in this way I change the dependent variable. You can take any dependent variable. You can take x as a dependent variable or you can take y as a dependent variable. Here we have taken x as a dependent variable and y as a independent variable. So by taking y as a dependent variable, I take random value of y and accordingly we have the different value of x. Accordingly we have the different value of x. So we have 3 line here. This is your first line, this is second line, and this is third line. This is third line. Now again plotting these point on the graph paper. Now we are taking 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit, take, or 2 centimeter is equal to 2 unit. Okay, and plot these point on the graph paper. When we plot these point on the graph paper, it will represent like this. First y is equal to 2, this is y is equal to 2, this line is y equal to 2, which is your equation of line parallel to x-axis. Y is equal to 2, equation of line parallel to x-axis and at a distance of 2 centimeter from the. Similarly, plotting this point, after plotting these point, we have another equation, and after plotting these point, we have another equation. Now joining this equation, these 3 line, when we join these 3 line, we will have a figure like this, and this is a triangular figure. This is a triangular figure. It is mentioned in the question, we have to find the area of triangle. What is area of triangle? Area of triangle is half into base into height. So base will be your AB, base will be your AB, and for perpendicular we'll drop a perpendicular from point C, and CD will be your perpendicular. CD will be your perpendicular. So distance from this to this is 2 and this is 1 distance. So CD is 3. CD is equal to 3. Value of CD equal to 3 here, which is your perpendicular or altitude. And what is value of A, B distance? So measuring the distance from here we have 2, from here we have 4, then 6, and one more point is 7. So what is AB? AB is equal to 7. AB, that is equal to 7 here. So after plotting all these points, we have the area of triangle as half into base into perpendicular or altitude. So it is 10.5 square unit as your required answer. So we can have 3 lines also that can be drawn on the graph, and accordingly we can have different geometrical figure, and anything could be asked to find the perimeter of that particular or to find the area of that particular geometrical figure. Now another question is there. Here we have cost price is 50 plus 3x and sale price is 4x. It is given in the question. We have cost price is 50 plus 3x and sale price is 4x. Now using this equation, find the table for cost price, and using this table find the table for the sale price here. So taking different value of x, we have the different value of cost price here. Similarly, taking different value of x, we have the value of sale price. Now look at here. We have value more than 230. We have value up to 230, not more than. We have value up to 230. Similarly, in this part, we have value up to 240. Now, we have to change the scale factor. We have to change the scale factor. We can take 1 centimeter is equal to 10 unit or 1 centimeter is equal to 20 unit according to the condition that we have to represent this number on the graph paper. Okay, so plotting these point on the graph paper, when we plot these point on the graph paper, here we have taken the 1 centimeter is equal to 20 unit on both x and y axis, and after plotting these point of your cost price and sale price, we have a common point where these two lines meet each other, which is 50 and 200. So what we have, so we have number of articles to be manufactured. These are the few questions which is asked in the question. These are the few parts which are asked. Number of articles to be manufactured and sold are 50 when there is no loss and profit. It is asked in the question to find the profit. Number of articles manufactured and sold when there is no profit and no loss, and it is 50, because sale price and cost price at this location is same. At this part we have sale price and cost price is same. So this is your cost price and this is your number of article. So total number of articles are 50 when we have a common sale price and cost price here. Okay, on article 30, what is the cost price and sale price? It is asked on article 30. If we have article 30, how many there are cost price and what is the sale price? So article 30 will be here. From here, what we have to do, we have to plot we have to drop a perpendicular. Again, we have to drop a perpendicular here. When we drop a perpendicular, it will meet the line at this point and this point. Okay, when we drop the perpendicular, it will meet the line at this point like this. Okay, so for one line it meet at this point, another line it will meet at this point. So one is 120 and another point is 140. Okay, so cost price is 140 and sale price is 120 on 30. Okay, so what will be the loss? Loss will be 140 minus 120, which is equal to rupees 20 here. Similarly, on article 60, when we have article 60 from here, then drop a perpendicular at this point. Drop a perpendicular at this point. Now joining these point, and we join this point, what we have, it will meet at this point and it will meet at this point. So one point will be 240 and another point will be to 30 years. So what will be the loss? Loss is equal to rupees 10. So in this way, we can also solve variety of question from the exercise itself. So that's it from this part of the video. I hope you have understand this concept. Remember, don't forget to write and check the scale factor according to the question. Check out if scale factor is mentioned in the question. If it is mentioned, then you have to proceed according to the same scale factor which is mentioned in the question. If scale factor is not mentioned, then you can take according to your convenience the scale factor or the value that can be easily adjustable in the graphic. Okay. Thank you so much. Keep watching, keep learning.